In 2009, I was building autonomous tanks to help our servicemen and women safely transport supplies in dangerous terrains. This is one of those tanks driving down a dusty dirt road in El Paso. It was fast, it was nimble, it avoided obstacles at 30 miles an hour. But this was 2009, at the height of the Great Recession. A 30% nationwide drop in home values had brought us to the brink of financial collapse. 6 million people lost their homes. We spent $1 trillion capitalizing failing financial institutions, and American households lost $16 trillion in wealth. I was itching to understand what had caused this recession and to make sure that it never happened again. So I parked my robot to work on a Wall Street mortgage desk, and it was there that I realized just how much our mortgage system had to learn from my robot. Our mortgage system was not nimble. It could not adapt to worsening economic conditions. Our rigid mortgage products and financial institutions failed to stem the vicious cycle of wealth destruction created by falling home values. The loss of household wealth, the collective cutback in spending, rising unemployment, and soaring mortgage defaults, all of which led to an even greater fall in home values. First-time homebuyers with smaller down payments were especially at risk of losing wealth and defaulting on their mortgage, because a small drop in home values caused them to quickly lose all equity in their home. At the height of the Great Recession, 3 out of 10 of these borrowers were in default, and 1 went on to lose their home. Although we're a decade removed from the Great Recession, our mortgage products and financial institutions have not changed. And we are once again witnessing the limits of these products and institutions as a health crisis decimates our workforce and renders once reasonable mortgage payments unaffordable. That's why today I'm proposing the Sustainable Innovation Program to bring together our federal housing agencies, namely the Federal Housing Finance Agency and the Federal Housing Administration, with universities and early stage companies to design, develop, and commercialize flexible mortgage products that help homeowners stay in their homes, protect household wealth, and reduce losses to our financial institutions when crises do occur. One example of a new mortgage concept proposed by 2 award-winning economists, Amr Sufi and Atif Mian, argued that we should automatically reduce borrower monthly payments when home values fall, directly as part of the mortgage contract. This would make payments more affordable in times of distress, reduce the need for costly and time-consuming loan modifications, reduce the number of foreclosures, stimulate spending in the local economy, and stabilize home values by stopping the vicious cycle of home value declines. First, the federal housing agencies would share their existing housing data with partner universities and early stage companies to simulate and backtest the performance of new mortgage concepts. 2, for those concepts that show promise, the housing agencies would perform a limited rollout with approved lenders and provide these mortgages to real borrowers. And 3, for those mortgages that perform the same or better than those already approved by the housing agencies, then the housing agencies would either purchase these mortgages and hold on balance sheet or provide the same guarantee as they do to existing mortgages to facilitate adoption by investors. If we were to implement this program, we would be able to create a viable structured innovation pipeline for the federal housing agencies, build next-generation mortgage products that protect our economy from unexpected housing shocks, reduce foreclosures and stabilize communities to avoid local and national recessions, and improve the solvency of our federal housing agencies and remove the need for taxpayer-funded bailouts when crises do occur. I know this program may sound ambitious, but I believe we can be successful. Our government has historically been a major innovator in the mortgage market. It created the first mortgage-backed security, which is the backbone of our $10 trillion mortgage market today. And it has helped millions of Americans achieve their dream of homeownership. The Sustainable Innovation Program will allow the housing agencies to continue to thrive in their mission. It will pave the way for new financial products that help homeowners and their communities build long-term sustainable wealth. And it will create a mortgage system that's as nimble and resilient as my robot.